The friendship between Jen Shah and Elizabeth Holmes, her jail pal, is now public knowledge. The world learned last year that Elizabeth Holmes, a prisoner, was being taught ab exercises by Jen Shah. The jokes about the friendship based on deception started right away. However, not everybody was persuaded that the two were genuinely hanging together. Eliminate any remaining uncertainties. There are images to support the theory that Shah and Holmes are friends in prison. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City alum Jen Shah and disgraced Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes are both incarcerated at the same facility, as we have previously reported. The Daily Mail said on Sunday, February 4, that Shah and Holmes were having a cordial, candid conversation. This occurred slightly before visiting hours. Holmes was looking forward to her 40th birthday celebration, which would include her husband, parents, and both of their tiny children. Jen Shah has been incarcerated for 6 years. Elizabeth Holmes has been given an 11-year sentence. The two are very similar to one another. Both were well known long before their crimes were made public, both are predatory con artists, and both are mothers. Their carceral bond seems to have been built on all of that, and maybe even more. Apart from their shared experiences, Shah and Holmes also had great fortune. Now that they are both serving their sentences at federal prison Camp Bryan in Texas, their lifestyles have drastically declined. That status is firmly in the past tense for Holmes, whose current net worth estimate is $0. The women now sleep in bunk beds in 4-person dorms with other prisoners. They no longer have control over nearly every element of their existence, and they live in a demeaning environment. Famously, Shah used a dark telemarketing scheme to deceive thousands of individuals, mostly the elderly. She reported in February 2023 and has been incarcerated for approximately a year. Shah did ultimately enter a plea of guilty. Shah has to give back $6,500,000 and give up a number of opulent possessions. Therefore, they were gains obtained unfairly. Theranos, Holmes' startup, misled investors with misleading claims. Her estimated net worth was once in the billions, but her blood testing gizmo was a sophisticated scam that didn't truly function. It may be argued that scamming affluent investors is a crime without any victims. However, this is not a respectable hustle. A flawed blood test was Theranos' flagship product. Patients with HIV, cancer, false positive results, and other conditions all suffered needlessly as a result of a sophisticated scam. According to reports, Jen Shah has been using her position as a fitness instructor and role model for other prisoners. She attends fitness lessons. Holmes is said to take part in these sessions on a fairly frequent basis. Shah might be occupying herself. Or perhaps she's counting on the rewards of her good behavior while inside. It must be emphasized that the majority of the information on Jen Shah's imprisonment has come from her agent. That party is never impartial. Shah's less well-known and wealthier cellmates might provide a different account of her activities. Since they lack representatives to advocate on their behalf, we are in the dark.